What's happening YouTube? More motivation. This video I want to talk about something truly important. Different is better than better. And I know a lot of videos that get the most attention it's about girls and alcohol and apps and things that bring short-term gratification. And the things that actually help people get almost no viewership. But I'm hoping to resonate with the people that think deeper. Because that's all it's about. So today's topic is better is different is better than better. A lot of us try to fit in, right? That's why all those topics are so popular. Sex, alcohol, drugs. It's oversaturated. It's everywhere. It's advertised. If you talk about it, if you do it, and if you go for it, you're praised. It's what sells nowadays. That's the problem. That is the problem. Everything to distract you. And that's what it comes down to, distractions. And all these things really do a great job of distracting you from yourself. This is why different is better than better. Because when something is different, it cannot be compared to. We spend our lives comparing ourselves to other people, idolizing other people, try to be a shadow of somebody else, and we forget about ourselves. Social media is around. Things to show you what you don't have to make you more insecure. How's that helping you? How is a short-term high, short-term fun, short-term gratification actually helping you long-term? The things that bring you long-term gratification is self-awareness, actual happiness, and peace. How can you have peace when you're trying to compete with other people constantly? Competing for who has the most money, who has the most girls, who has the most materialistic things. Things that don't even matter. Things that don't matter. You may get to a point in your life you start to have all those things and realize it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter more than being self-aware, comfortable in your own skin, being confident without having to wear $1 million watch or $800 shoes, but being confident that you went through things in your life and overcame things. You're somebody because you have substance. It's missing nowadays. It's missing. Which is why it's a crisis, an identity crisis. People no longer want to be themselves. People want to be the next celebrity. People want to do what other people are doing and what's trending and what's popular. This is why this video may not do well, because a lot of people just flock to what is popular without knowing that it's keeping you distracted. It's keeping you from getting to know yourself. You come here on earth, your likelihood of being here is so minuscule, yet you come here and waste it. There's a big emphasis on how unlikely it is for you to be here, yet you're here and you're wasted. You want to be another person. It's sad. This is your only power, being different. The only thing that makes you unique, stand out from everyone else, you're willing to throw that away. You want to do what everybody is doing. You want to fit in for what? For people to like you? No matter what you do, people are not going to like you. It doesn't matter. If you try to be anything, people will either like you or not. But the thing is, on both sides of the coin, if you're real, authentic, and every good thing in the book, there's going to be people that don't like you. And if you're the worst person on earth, there's going to be some people that like that. But the thing is, you think that because you're trying to fit in with everybody and do what everybody is doing, that people will like you more. If that's what you're looking for, you can have it being who you are, discovering who you truly are. Because a lot of you will look in the mirror and hate yourselves. You want to be another person's shadow. You tattoo another person's name on you. Put other people's pictures on your wall instead of your picture or your family's. Idolize people to the point you don't even know who you are. If I ask you, what do you want out of life? What are you about? What's your passion? A lot of you cannot answer that question because you don't know yourself. You can't look yourself in the mirror. You're not proud of what you look like. Some of you go into deep depression. A lot of people go into deep hatred towards the people that actually love themselves and know themselves and try to do more for themselves. Why? Whatever makes you unique and different is your specialty. People that have specialties when it comes to like career are paid more. You know why? Because they're one of a kind. They're not found anywhere. You can only find so many of them, and that's the whole point. There's only so many of you. In fact, there's none of you out there. If you truly be your authentic self and being who you are, nobody can replicate that. Not even a twin. Not even a clone. Why can't you embrace that? Why is everybody you look at on TV so much better than you? When you have things they don't have. Yes, you have things they don't have. Yet you want to put them on a pedestal. You want to be like them. How can you want to be like another man? As a man watching right now, you, if you're a man watching, why would you want to be like another man? Why aren't you proud of you? If you're not proud of what you are, why aren't you doing the work to change your situation? I have things that nobody else will ever have. But you have things somebody else will never have as well. But you fail to see it because you spend your life watching. You're a spectator for life. It's madness. You know the likelihood of being here is like 1 in a million or something like that, something lower than that number, and yet you're here wasting time. Wasting time. Comparing yourself to other people, trying to outdo the next person instead of outdoing yourself. Year after year passes. Closer to the deathbed. And I'll tell you right now, when you get to the deathbed and you have a lot of regrets, you cannot come back. You cannot come back. A lot of you keep saying YOLO and you only live once, you're young, whatever excuses you want to make. But truth of the matter is, with all the resources and information we have, we can be wise and learn from other people's mistakes. Time is fragile and it goes whether if you're here with it or not. So we cannot waste any more time watching, being spectators. Instead, do the things you have to do to get to a point you're self-aware, you're self-confident, you love what you see in the mirror, and you embrace your differences. That's what it's all about. Different is better than better. Stop concerning yourself with outdoing the next person and focus on the things that make you great and capitalize on those things. The things that are your advantages, make them your gifts, perfect them. You have a lot of weaknesses, and I have a lot of weaknesses, but if you keep dwelling on those things, it'll bring you down as a whole. Bring up the things that make you great, and the other things will have to follow. Stop wasting time, people. Stop wasting time. It's already 2023. I don't even remember how 2022 went so quick, and we're almost done the first month of the year. What day is it today? The 23rd. Madness. Stop wasting time, people. Stop wasting time. You can do better. You don't have to be a spectator for the rest of your life. You can use people for inspiration to jolt your electricity so that you go, you move. You're always gonna be different. Embrace that. You're never gonna be like another person. Different is better than better. The people that you look up to, a lot of them are self-aware. A lot of them embrace what made them different. Do the same. Do the same. If you cut anyone you know in half, they're gonna have the same organs, they're gonna bleed the same way, and they're gonna have things inside the body that makes them a human being just like you. So there's nothing different about them than you. But our personalities are all different. Why we're here is different. Our potentials are different. Capabilities different. So embrace that. Embrace it. Stop wasting time. Don't just be a fan. If you really consider yourself a true fan of me, for example, take what I say and apply it. That's all I want for you. Take what I say and apply it. Because you can talk about what you want, you can hope all you want, but if no action is taken, you remain in the same place. This is not a fluff talk. This is real talk. Stop idolizing to the point you're paralyzed. Stop being starstruck. Be proactive. Take information and apply it to your life. You're always going to be different. You gotta embrace those differences. You're never gonna be like another person. Stop fainting when you see somebody you look up to. Use them as inspiration to do something for you. Embrace what makes you different. The reason you're not where you're at or on the way there is because you're just a spectator. Stop just spectating, take actions. Different is always gonna be better than better. I digress. But this has to be a thing where you take in what I say and apply it to your life. Because you can watch a million videos, you can talk about all the dreams and goals you have, but unless you have the actual goal of getting started and having courses of actions you do each day to get to that goal, you'll never reach it. You'll never reach it. This is not a popular video for a reason, because I'm telling the truth, because I'm telling you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And you have to separate yourself from other people. Right? Too many people are trying to be like other people. The photocopies of one another. It's boring. Come on, snap out of it. Let's go. This year, it has to be different. It has to be different. But I'm just going to leave it up there. Like the video. Comment, subscribe. Apply the information. Don't just spectate. Because it's not helping you in your life be the best version of yourself. Right? I'm going to leave it off there, folks. Happy Monday. God bless you. And I'll see you next video. God bless.